there. Oh, I'm the book lady, and I have 2 terrific books for you. You are going to like these 2. One of them I know you're very familiar with. Clifford the Big Red Dog, right? But this is He Takes a Trip. How does a big red dog take a trip? And I even brought a school bus. He can't fit in it. But you're going to find out, and it's a fun story, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it. And I have a friend. Her name is Colette, and do you know what? She let me use her Clifford toy to bring to show you. And I just think it makes this story a little bit better. So, Colette, I want to say thank you very much. Now, next book. You probably are familiar with this book too. Laura Numeroff. It is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Now, a while back I read If You Give a Mouse a Brownie. But today we're going to learn what happens if you give a mouse a cookie. I think we'll start with this book, okay? You're going to like this one. And I know I'm going to like this one, and you're going to see why in just a few minutes. All right, if you give a mouse a cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk, of course. And when you give him the milk, what do you think? He'll probably ask you for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. Have you ever gotten a milk mustache when you drink your milk? Sort of sits up here. He'll use the napkin to make sure that doesn't happen. When he looks in the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. Nail scissors are just a little bit smaller than the big scissors. And since he's a mouse, they're just right for him. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. I love this picture. I love all the little hairs going all over the place. That little mouse is taking care of business, right? I think that's a great picture. So he'll start sweeping. And he might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. Boy, I'd like to have that mouse at my house. He may even end up washing the floors as well. I know I want that mouse in my house. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. And that's another picture I love because he just falls asleep over the can of cleanser. The stuff that you shake and then you clean. He falls asleep over the can, takes his nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. They'd have to be really small. He'll crawl in and make himself comfortable and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. Because when we're going to take a nap or go to bed, we lots of times like to have a story. So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. And when he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one on his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture, another wonderful picture. It's just both pages and that little mouse stretched out across the paper with the big crayon. Okay, when the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name. When you draw pictures, do you write your name on them? You should. With a pen, not a pencil. Then, of course, what will he want to do? He will want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need, what will he need? Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Oh, I'm so good. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. Yeah, and chances are if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie. I brought my own cookie. It's really good. I think it's oatmeal and chocolate chip. I call these books circle books. Do you know why? We start out and the mouse wants a glass of milk. And of course, well, first he wants a cookie. Then you got to have a glass of milk. And then he wants what? A straw. More fun to drink your milk with a straw. And he just keeps needing or wanting things. And we work our way. Oh, now he needs a broom. Got to clean the house. Oh, now he wants to take a nap. Oh, now he's going to, let's see, what happened next? Let's see, what did happen next? Oh, yeah, he had to make him a little bed. Then he wanted to draw a picture, so that meant he had to have some Scotch tape. Or at my house, we have magnets, and we could put the picture on the refrigerator with the magnets, but doesn't matter. And then, he wants to sign his name, and we're just working our way around the circle until, I'm so thirsty. I need a glass of milk. Help, help. That milk. Oh, that's right. I have my straw. Hey, I want a cookie. So he works his way around the circle. So I just call them circle books. And I think they're great fun. And you will enjoy reading If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I mean, look what happens if you give me a cookie. I did not ask for a glass of milk. You know why? I'm going to tell you a secret. The book lady does not like milk. Can you believe it? And even when I was a little girl, I didn't like milk. Every kid likes milk. It was kind of a problem because my mother wanted me to drink my milk. Do you have a food that you just really, really don't like? Yeah. Some people, it's spinach. I love spinach. I don't know what makes us like foods and not like foods. Sometimes it's just the way it looks. Well, milk looks good. Okay. Now we're going to read about our good friend Clifford. Clifford the Big Red Dog by Norman Bridwell. And there are a lot of Clifford books. You know that. Right? There might even be a Clifford TV show. I don't know. But I like Clifford. Now, why do I like Clifford? I like him because he loves his family. He loves everyone and everything. He is a loving, loving dog. But he's very large, very large. And sometimes that gets him into trouble. And he has some interesting adventures because of his size. But he doesn't mean to cause any harm or trouble. And the other thing is his family. Oh, they love him so much. Do you have a pet that you just love so much? Well, this family really loves Clifford. So, let's read Clifford Takes a Trip. Hi, I'm Emily Elizabeth, and this is a happy day for me. This is the last day of school. Woo. Summer vacation is here. Now I can play with my dog Clifford. We don't go on long vacation trips. It's too hard to get Clifford on a bus or train. We only go places that Clifford can walk to, like picnics in the park. Now, last year was different. Last year, we went to the mountains. Mommy and Daddy said it was too far for Clifford to walk. So, we left him with the lady next door. His little face looks so sad. That night, Clifford was so lonely. He began to howl. Oh, he howled, and he howled, and he howled. Oh! Have you ever heard a dog howl? Until someone threw a shoe at him. Now, it didn't hurt Clifford's nose, but it did hurt his feelings. The next morning, Clifford set out to find us. He sniffed his way along the road. Now, Clifford didn't mean to make trouble, but a lot of people had never seen a big red dog before. Clifford kept going. Nothing could stop him. And then he saw a little old man trying to fix his truck. The man needed help. So Clifford stopped and helped him. He took the little old man to a garage. The little old man gave Clifford a little lunch to thank him for his help. Boy, if that's a little lunch. Yowzer. Nothing stopped him, not even wet cement. And, traffic jams didn't stop him. Clifford just tiptoed over the cars. And then he came to a toll bridge. But Clifford had no money. But that didn't stop him. What did he do? Why, he's swimming. In fact, I think he's doing the dog paddle. We didn't know Clifford was coming. I found some new playmates, 2 baby bears. I was having so much fun. I didn't see the mama bear. She didn't want strangers to play with her babies. Ooh, she growled. I was in real trouble. Then we heard a louder growl. Guess who was growling? Mama Bear was surprised. She even forgot her babies. I told Clifford that the mama bear was only protecting her children. Good old Clifford. He took the baby bears back to Mama Bear. Then he took us all back to camp. Ooh, Mommy and Daddy were surprised to see Clifford. Oh, I bet they were. Next year, maybe we'll find a way to take Clifford with us when we go on vacation. And don't you love that they have a flatbed truck? Not to haul a big trailer or a couple of cars, to haul their dog, Clifford. I just think it's a sweet, sweet book. And you know, again, Colette, my friend Colette, thank you for letting me borrow Clifford the big red dog, because I think he's a sweet dog. And to show you how big he is, here comes a school bus. Well, can you see where Clifford might have gotten in the way on the road? How do they get around something this big? And then when he decided to tiptoe over the traffic, that was kind of a problem. Don't you think? And I think him swimming in the river, you know what dog paddle is. It's when you swim like that, like a dog would. Now, when we learn to swim like this, and we kick our feet. But dog paddle, you're mostly just trying to keep your head above water. Dogs don't really like to get their heads wet. So they like to stay above water. And they do the dog paddle. So I hope you liked our books today. Let's see. We have If You Gave a Mouse a Cookie, or If You Gave the Book Lady a Cookie. It's good. But if you give a mouse a cookie, he wants a glass of milk. Then he wants a straw. And it goes on and on and on. The circle. Remember the circle. And he comes right back. There is the last page. He's going to want a cookie to go with it. And we're right back at the cookie. It's a fun book. It's been out for a long time. Children have been reading this book for many years. In fact, there's a special silver patch on here, and it says 30th Anniversary Edition. Do you know this book's been around for 30 years? Probably a few more than 30 years. So you want to read this. You know where I got this book? At my library. And you should go visit the library. I love this library. It's so much fun. And when I walk in, do you know what? They say, "Hi, book lady." They talk to me. They're friendly. And you can talk. You know, when I was a little girl, you went to the library, zip your lips. You had to be quiet, always very quiet. And it kind of made me afraid of the library because I was afraid if I made noise, they'd yell at me and I'd be thrown out of the library. The library to me became a little bit of a scary place. But boy, the library now is a really fun place. The library I go to has a puppet stage and a big basket of puppets, and you can just put on your own puppet show. You know, I think someday when I come back to read some books to you, I may bring some of my puppets. I like puppets. Do you like puppets? They're fun. So this was my library book, and they let me borrow it, and then I will take the book back to the library. And this is how I do it. I pull it has a handle, and I pull it down, and I put the book in, and you can hear it drop down into the bottom. That's it. But you have to have a library card at the library. And when you can write your name, can you write your name? You can? Well, now you can go get a library card. Boy, that's a special card. I don't know if you have a wallet or a purse, or maybe you just ask your mom or dad to carry it for you, but you have to have your library card when you go into the library. And you can get lots of books. Oh, it's a great, and they're free. Free. Isn't that something? Well, then I got this book, Clifford Takes a Trip. Where'd I get it? Come on, tell me where I got it. The library. You got it right. I got this at the library too. And I've gotten so many books there. And I like to go to the library on Wednesdays. Wednesdays I call Hump Day. Do you know why I call it Hump Day? Watch. The week is like a hill, right? So we're at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're on the hump. We're on the hump. Wednesday, Hump Day. Thursday, Friday, and then you have Saturday and Sunday. Hump Day, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. And that's when I go to the library. And that's when I look at all these books. You know what I do? I pull out just so many books. And I sit down. They have these really fun chairs. And I sit there and I look at each one and I look at the illustrations. Pictures, you know that. I look at the illustrations and I look at the characters. What's a character? Let me tell you who's a main character in this book is the big red dog Clifford. But the other characters are Emily Elizabeth. She owns Clifford. Some books have lots of characters, and some only have a few. And I decide what mood am I in? Do I want lots of characters for you? Or do I think 2 or 3 is plenty? And then I look at the illustrations and I read the story. Does it make me laugh? Do I learn something from it? Does it make me kind of cry or think? And then I say, will all of you like this book? Will you enjoy this book? And then I pick out about 4 books and I bring them home. And I read them over and over to myself so that I get familiar with them. And then I bring them to you. Oh, don't we have fun with our books on Book Lady? Now I want to remind you, if you're watching this on television, you can also watch it on YouTube. You know about YouTube, don't you? And you have to type in The Book Lady. That's it. And a page will come up and it will have all the different books we've read. Oh, we have read so many books. I think we're way over 100 books. And you can pick which books you want to have read to you, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to read you some books. And I hope that if they're funny books, you will have a laugh with me. And if they're learning books, you'll learn something with me. I remember I read a book about bats, and I'm scared of bats. But after I read that book, I'm not as afraid of bats. I learned a lot about them. So here we are, The Book Lady. Go to your library, go to YouTube, put in The Book Lady, and I hope that you will be here again when I bring you 2 more wonderful books. We're having so much fun, and until the next time, goodbye.